you need your phone to orient your phone, like, because it does, your phone doesn't, yeah.
Yeah, normally it does it automatically, but oh, did it change?
It's good now, perfect. Welcome to the ABC committee meeting for December 8th. My name is Commissioner Clem, and I serve in 1C08. Commissioner Falaschini?
Thank you. Yeah, I am Jake Falaschini. I'm Commissioner in 1C07, neighboring district to Fiona's.
Great. I'm having a quorum. We'll call the meeting to order, and we have one agenda item today. I'll place the agenda in the chat. Our one agenda item today in the ABC and Public Safety meeting is an update from Captain Hahn. If you would like to give us an update, please.
Hi. So I have the crime stats for the month of November. Overall, crime is down as compared to last year. Last year was 61. This year we had total crime 58. 6 of those being violent crimes. Of the violent crimes, we had one ADW, or assault with a dangerous weapon involving a knife. We had 5 robberies, and we also had 1 burglary. And I'll just go over the specific situations of those cases in brief. For the ADW knife, it was a domestic dispute inside a residence that became physical, and it was closed by arrest, and that occurred in the 2400 block of 16th Street Northwest on the 23rd at about 10:34 p.m. For the robberies, we had a robbery of establishment in the 1900 block of Wyoming Avenue Northwest on the 24th at about 7:54 p.m. 2 suspects entered, 1 pointed a handgun, and stolen was cash and cigarettes. We had a robbery snatch in the 1800 block of Columbia Road on the 22nd at about 7:48 p.m. A suspect was panhandling, and the victim took out the wallet to give $1, and the suspect snatched the wallet and fled. We had a robbery involving a gun in the 1700 block of Euclid Street Northwest on the 20th at about 1:37 a.m. in the morning. Suspect approached, displayed a handgun, and taken was some euros and credit cards. We had robbery, force, and violence in the 1800 block of Columbia on the 17th at about 7 p.m. 2 suspects approached from behind in Kellerama Park, and stolen was a small purse and cell phone. And finally, we had a robbery involving a gun, 2300 block of Champlain Street Northwest on the 13th at about 3:29 a.m. 2 suspects pulled up in a vehicle, went through the victim's pockets, and fled with cell phone, sneakers, and credit card. And for the 1 burglary report, we had in the 2500 block of 17th Street on the 17th at about 12:37 a.m. The caller reported that 2 suspects were seen forcing open the front door, breaking into the storage room, and fleeing with property. And that was reported later on in the afternoon when they discovered the footage. Other than that, do you have any other questions?
Thank you for your report. I do not have any questions. Commissioner Falaschini?
Sorry to interrupt, Vice Chair Clem. The burglary that took place on 17th Street seemed just very brazen, and it seemed like it felt very like an intense escalation of violent activity in the neighborhood. Like, we don't sort of experience all that often. I understand that the family was home when it took place, and that they were visible, would have been visible to anyone that was breaking into the premises. Do you have any other thoughts on that? It seemed when it went around on the neighborhood thread, just also, I mean, directly across the street from the police station, just felt quite brazen.
Yeah, I would have to look at the details. I believe this one was involving an apartment building, and the reporting person for the report was actually someone under board of directors. So it seems like they saw some damage. They reviewed their security footage, and the subjects had broken into the storage room where some packages and items were taken.
Got it. So that's a different one than the one that I'm thinking of, which is 17th Street, one of the houses that's directly across from the precinct. And that might just be that it was earlier this month, so it hasn't showed up in the report yet, because you're reporting on the November as
Yeah,
opposed to December.
yeah.
Okay,
So that would probably be something I'll cover in the next one.
got it. That makes sense. Yeah, I mean, breaking into an apartment building and stealing packages seems more par for the course than the neighborhood. Breaking into a home with a family present and right across the street from the police station just feels a little bit more kind of brazen for the neighborhood.
Yeah.
So maybe we can discuss that next week. I also, just on the record, wanted to say thank you so much for responding to the email that I sent to you within 3 minutes today. That
Oh,
was
yeah.
a lightning fast response on your part, and already your investigator has responded to me and has been in touch with the constituent who sent me the email. So I just wanted to say that's incredible police work and just really fantastic response time on your part. And I greatly appreciate it.
Thank you.
Are there questions from anybody else in the on the call? Questions from the community? It looks like we're all set. Thank you so much for the update, Captain Hong, as usual. I appreciate your time, and it's good to see you again.
Thank you. Good to see you. Have a good week.